Hey, everybody, we're here for a new episode of the show that has yet to be named, the Podcats edition. We're going to be talking about the Oscars. I have Jasmim here. Say hi. Okay.
Hi.
And Kim.
Hi.
I'll link all of their Instagrams in the bio for you guys to check out. So let's just get into general talk about the Oscars. There was a lot of things that people liked, a lot of things that people didn't like. I think the biggest elephant in the room is the Best Actor award. I don't know if you guys want to start there, but I feel like it's definitely the biggest thing hanging over the Oscars. Do you have any thoughts?
I think that the main problem was like changing the whole structure of the show and to make it end in the Best Actor, and it would be, it's like the idea, I think it was that Chadwick Boseman would win, and then it would be like an emotional moment, and then Chadwick Boseman didn't win, and it was like really weird. and Anthony Hopkins wasn't even there, and just sort of ended.
Yeah, it was a bit weird. I think, to me, like what you said, I feel like it seemed like it was planned out for Boseman to win so that they could end the show on that. But then when Hopkins won, they just cut. The show just cut. Like, do you think that it was an error and they just didn't want to be wrong for it?
I don't know. I feel like it's hard to tell, but it was very strange. It's just so like exploiting the whole thing. Like, it's just not why do they just do how they normally do? Like, they've never done that for other actors who passed away before the awards, have they? Like Heath Ledger or anything? I mean, that was ages ago, but did they ever do that before? They've not.
I
don't think they did.
Why?
I think I read about it. The only time they changed it was in the 70s when they handed the honorary Oscar for Charlie Chaplin. They did that at the end. They didn't end with the Best Picture. They ended with the honorary awards.
Well, Charlie Chaplin is like a very important name in film compared to Chadwick Boseman. Like, no offense, but I mean, that kind of makes sense. But okay, look, he was great and he could have won this award, but I think Hopkins and Riz were both better than him. So, I mean, I'm not upset that Hopkins won, but the award show seemed like it was set up just for that to happen, and then it didn't happen. And then everyone's getting mad at Hopkins for not showing up because he probably was told, you're not going to win. Don't come. You don't have to come. You're not going to win. And he was like, all right, cool.
I think what happened, I think that Hopkins asked the Academy if he could attend the ceremony through Zoom, but the Academy didn't want that, so he just didn't go to either London or whatever.
Did he win the BAFTA?
Yeah.
Okay, so. But like Boseman won everything else, right? For Best Actor.
Yeah.
That just seems really strange. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I didn't know about that Zoom thing.
I think it was a case like what happened with Olivia Colman in what was it, 2018? That probably the Academy voters thought, oh, everyone is going to vote for Chadwick Boseman, so I'm going to vote for maybe a performance that I liked more, and then they changed the result.
Yeah.
But that's how they should vote for it. Like, I don't think they need to give an award out just for, you know what I mean? It doesn't make it seem genuine to me, and it's just like, he was very good in it, but I've seen The Father yet, so I can't say about Anthony Hopkins, but it should only ever be given on merit. And they always do the honors for people who passed away that year anyway, so they could have just done an extended piece if they wanted to do that. But yeah, it's just strange. I don't get it at all.
That category was very strong too.
Yeah.
I know Kate doesn't like Gary Oldman, but I mean,
I don't understand why. He's so good.
He was pretty good in that. Actually, I've seen a lot of negative reviews lately for Mank. Just all of a sudden, since the Oscars happened, I guess everyone's watching all the movies, and I just don't get it. But you know, I don't care. Have your opinions. So, best actress, I would have. Yeah, even though it doesn't seem like it was ever consistent with. Sorry, it was ever consistent that Carey Mulligan was winning all of the award shows, but I would have bet anything that she was going to win this. Like, Frances was good, but like she was great. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not even happy that I'm upset that she won, but like Carrie was amazing. To me, she carried that whole movie. If you didn't have Carey Mulligan there, that movie does not even remotely come out how it did.
No, she was great. I did think she was going to take it, to be honest. I've not seen quite a lot of the Oscar movies, but I've not seen Nomadland, so I can't say. But yeah, Carey Mulligan was really good. So I guess I'm not surprised. Frances McDormand's like my favorite actress. I love her, so I'm not surprised that she won it. But you never know. So yeah,
I think it was a really strong category, and it was very unpredictable because it was like each award show gave it to a different actress, and so it was kind of like it was really a toss-up of who would win. And I think that Frances McDormand was really great, so I think it's very deserved.
Yeah. I don't feel like upset that she won. I think it's deserved. It's just to me it seems strange because everyone thought Mulligan was going to win. It wasn't just like me. I don't know. Or I guess everyone's happy that Nomadland won. Nomadland? No. It came out weird. I mean, Chloe Zhao, I'm pretty sure we're all happy about that. Make up for Lulu getting dogged.
Mm.
I was just upset that it lost best cinematography to Mank. I mean, I wasn't. Mank also has a good cinematography, but I would have liked more if Nomadland had won.
I picked Nomadland to win cinematography. I mean, Mank is a very good looking movie, but I mean, Nomadland won cinematography in like every single award show, didn't it? So
pretty much, I think. Yeah.
I mean, if we've learned anything,
I think it missed the I don't know what is called, the Cinematography Society or something. The awards of the Guild of the Cinematographers.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah. So it lost that?
It lost to Mank in that one. And so maybe we should have seen that as a sign, since...
You know what? I didn't know that, so...
Since the Guild Awards are usually good precursors, which is why I was betting on Viola Davis to win Best Actress, because she had won the SAG for Best Actress. So I was betting on Viola Davis to win, but then we were both wrong.
Yeah, she was good in that movie. She was really good.
Yeah.
I don't know, to me, if I would even consider her like a main role, though, because the movie's so focused around Chadwick and like all the guys, the musicians over her, that it's weird that she got it's kind of like they just didn't want to put her in the supporting category, maybe, or because the movie's named after her character. I don't know, but that one seemed weird. So did anyone think anything was going to win other than Soul in animated?
No, I don't. Some people wanted Wolfwalkers to win, didn't they? But I haven't seen that one, so I don't know.
I started watching
I think Soul was,
and it seemed pretty good.
Yeah.
But
but lately the animated category is pretty sure that it's like a Disney production that is going to win.
Yeah. How much can Disney pay to make sure they keep winning? Yeah.
Literally all the money in the world.
So this is one that bothered me. Okay, Promising Young Woman won original screenplay. Do you guys think anyone else in that category had a chance?
I think it was a very strong category. I personally really like the screenplay of Promising Young Woman, although everyone says it's the weakest part, but I thought it had a very interesting screenplay. But maybe Minari would have been like the second option.
Yeah. Do you have anything?
Can you remind me who else was nominated for that one? Sorry.
It was Judas and the Black Messiah, Minari, Promising Young Woman, Sound of Metal, and The Trial of the Chicago 7.
Yeah, to be fair, well, apart from Trial of Chicago 7, they're all, I really liked all of them. But I mean, you both know how we feel about Promising Young Woman. I absolutely love it, and I think the screenplay's great. But maybe another one that I thought maybe could have taken it. Maybe Judas and the Black Messiah, a bit of a dark horse, that one. I thought that was so well written, and like all the speeches and monologues and stuff as well, just were like completely got me. So yeah, but I think I was always gunning for Promising Young Woman for that one.
Well, I picked Promising Young Woman because I knew it was going to win. But I would have said Minari or Sound of Metal. My issue with Promising Young Woman is not the story or the subject matter. I think she handles all of that really well. It's so disjointed. And I said this before. It feels like she was trying to write a book, because like a book, you have more time to flesh things out. And in the movie, they were like, okay, you have to cut this part out, you have to cut this out. So it tonally shifts so rapidly, and that's why I wouldn't have picked it. But I think it does a great job dealing with the actual subject at hand, and I mean, it was gonna win, so I don't really care. It could have got a nom. I think this year overall there wasn't that many movies that got praise. Like all the movies that garnered a lot of praise were part of the Oscars. There wasn't like anyone that was like really like left behind.
I think maybe like Never, Rarely, Sometimes, Always.
That one got
one that got a lot of praise, and also First Cow also got a lot of praise, but maybe because they are more low-key, independent productions, they didn't get so much attention from the Academy voters.
Oh, that was two good choices, actually. I completely forgot about both of those movies.
And it's actually really interesting. Kim talked about Judas and the Black Messiah being the dark person. I think it's a really interesting film. I think it was really the dark horse of this awards season, because it was kind of like the movie that came out later, but it quickly gained a lot of momentum, and then ended up being nominated for Best Picture and Screenplay and ton of categories.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, as I say, if the Oscars had been at, say, the normal time this year, would it have made it? When was it released?
No, I don't think so.
It was February, wasn't it? Yeah. So it probably wouldn't have. It would have been. So I wonder if had everything had been at a normal time and it was on for then 2022's Oscars, it would have had more time to kind of, I don't know, gain more momentum. What did you think it would have won in more? Like, had it been out longer, or do you think it would have been forgotten about and just kind of pushed to the side?
That's a good question. It probably would have got seen more.
Yeah.
I mean, that's always a problem with the Oscars too. And a lot of people complain about that there's movies that are in this that they vote for that some of the members haven't even watched. And it's like a thing that gets spread around a lot. And I tend to believe that there's like, oh, I don't want to watch this movie. So there's like 5 people who have never seen Judas and the Black Messiah, but they're going to vote for another movie instead anyways, which doesn't make sense to me.
Wasn't there that guy who refused to watch, was it Never Really Sometimes Always, because it was about abortion? He was like, I don't agree with this, I'm not going to watch it. And it's just like, surely like the main criteria for being on that panel or whatever, you have to watch all the movies, and if you can't see all the movies in a category, don't vote on that category or something. Like, surely that is like basic common sense. But I don't know.
I mean, there was a period where the Oscars like didn't even give chances to any people of color at all, or like wrote off women completely in any category that wasn't actress. So I mean, I don't expect much from them, to be honest. And make a movie about World War II, you're gonna win the Oscar. So that's the criteria. So okay, in the best picture category, if it wasn't Nomadland, what's your choice? Or what do you think they would have picked?
I was kind of secretly gunning for Mank. I know a lot of people didn't like it, but I thought it was amazing. Like, it's very Oscar movie, even though I think it's quietly digging at Hollywood. I think it's very Oscar baity, and people probably would have gone for that just because, you know, what it's about, and it's about the movies and old Hollywood and whatever. But yeah, I don't think many people liked it, so I'm not sure.
I think that's maybe second place was probably like Minari. I think that Minari would have been like a second place because it's about, you know, the immigration and experiences of immigrants and the American dream and the struggle to kind of pursue that the American dream and all that. And I think that is usually something that the Academy likes.
Would you have also picked that if it was your choice?
I mean, my choice would have been Nomadland, but I think Minari would have been like the second option.
Yeah, for me, it's either Minari or Mank. I'm not going to sit here and praise Mank because I think this once again is a weak year. We didn't have stuff like last year where I was just throwing around 9s, which never happens for me. But there was a lot of strong movies this year. There was just nothing after that. It went like strong movies and then garbage. And I don't know. I never talk about things like, oh, you don't understand the message or stuff like that. I don't care about that. I don't buy into that culture. But I honestly feel like nobody gets Mank. Like, everyone just sits there and it's like, this movie's boring, and just walks away from it. Like, it's so relevant to everything happening in the world right now that it's insane that someone wrote this screenplay like 30 years ago. Like, I don't know.
I think it's a really well made film, and it's really, I mean, it's a gorgeous film, and the portrayal of the industry is very it's very complex, and I think it's well made, and I also I mean, I maybe people who aren't as interested in Hollywood history and like filmmaking, maybe they aren't as interested in that. Maybe but there's a lot of people that didn't like it, and then say that it was boring and whatever, and I don't really understand that.
Yeah, I think that's been our most topical conversation, is about how everyone just says it's boring. It's really weird. I mean, I found it very interesting. I also, like, I'm not going to say they gave out the raw award to the wrong person, because they didn't, but Amanda Seyfried did not get enough love for her role in that movie. Like, she was amazing. That's it. Okay. No. So Minari got in the Golden Globes was up for what? Best international or
Oh
yeah.
God, yeah.
how?
Yeah, that's really. I think that's really dumb because I mean it's a very American film that just because it's mostly not spoken in English, I don't. It doesn't make sense that it's considered an international film.
Yeah, that seems weird to me because another round like cleared every single other award show for best international or foreign film, whatever you want to call it. And then at the Golden Globes, there's like Minari. I think it was because they knew Minari wouldn't win the best picture, so they wanted to give it something. I feel like that's the only thing that makes sense to me. But is the award best foreign language film at the Golden Globes?
I think so. I think the wording probably makes it so they can just slot it in there, and
yeah, I feel like
technically
that's like a technicality.
It's exactly the same thing that happened with the Farewell last year.
The Farewell. Oh my! I mean, I keep bringing this up, but like that movie was so well written and acted. You took a comedian who was barely known for anything, and you made her arguably best actress of that year. Like you gave her so much to work with. The directing was so good. The story is like, and it feels so real. And I think that's what I really liked about that. That's what I really liked about Moonlight too. The emotion in the movie is so raw and real. And it's like it didn't matter if you were gay, straight, anything with Moonlight. The love story is something that everyone experiences. And it's just like it added another layer to it by doing that. And I don't understand people that don't like that either. I mean, I just don't get it. But
and about Minari, I think that about everyone can agree that the Oscar for Yeon Jung was very deserved.
Yeah. I think so too. You know what? The one I had the hardest time with, I just picked him because I knew he was going to win. Was is it Daniel Kaluuya? Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
Like I've only started watching it. I never got to finish it. I wish I got to finish it, but I always get cut off on movies. It's the worst thing for me. But I don't know. That category seemed like kind of really up in the air to me. Best supporting actor. Was he guaranteed?
I think it was predictable that it was going to be Kaluuya because he won in basically everything else.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Was there anyone else in that category that you liked?
I love Lakeith Stanfield. I love him. He was great as well. The fact that they were in the same category was weird.
And Paul Rassi, I think that's how you say it.
Yeah. Yeah, there was a few good choices there. So, I mean, I don't think anyone's best visual effects is going to anybody except Tenet. That was the strangest category of all the categories to me, was that specifically, because when I went through it, I was like, wait, how are any of these movies even in this category, let alone going to beat Tenet? Like, Tenet is literally 2 hours of special effects and like the highest quality.
Literally there's like 2 movies that I haven't heard about, Love and Monsters and The One and Only Ivan. I literally had never heard of those movies until
that's what I mean. I was like, they did that on purpose. They were like, we have to give an award to Tenet for something. The one that upset me the most was costume design. I know that Ma Rainey's the costume design and the set design was great, but Emma is like some of the best, most perfectly like done costume design I've seen. The colors, the look, the way everything it was very symmetrical too, like almost Wes Anderson-ish. So
and I was predicting Ma Rainey's, but my vote would have gone to Emma too.
Yeah, I think that movie was underrated. I mean, I didn't give it a super high rating, but I feel like people just completely walked past it. And I mean, you can't ever walk past anything with Anya, okay? You watch that movie, you shut up and you watch that movie. I don't have anything else. Do you guys have anything you want to talk about?
I mean, about the ceremony, one thing that I liked was that they allowed people to speak. Like, I hate when the people are giving their speeches and they start playing that music to cut them off, and they didn't do this this year, and I really liked that. You know, even if the speeches are kind of long, I think people should be given all the time that they need, because it's an important moment in their lives and their careers. So
I mean, I agree in certain circumstances. Like at the Globes, I got pretty frustrated with it, that some people were giving really meaningful speeches about like charities or something, and you're just trying to cut them off. Like, read the room. You know, like this is not like, you know, they're not talking about themselves and how cool they are. Like, let that person finish their thing. It's going to take one more minute. Even at the Globes for like some of the big awards, they were only giving them like 10 seconds to talk, and then the music came on. Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't a fan of either of these award shows this year. The Oscars have gone downhill big time for me.
The ratings dropped loads, didn't they, this year?
They've been consistently dropping. I think, what was it, for like the last 10 seasons?
Yeah, I think they had half of the viewers this year. I mean, I think this year the ceremony with the Oscars, what happened was, like, I think that the winners were good, but the ceremony was very lacking.
Yeah.
And it's very so it started with a divided feeling.
Definitely. And as someone who doesn't like the Globes, in the last couple of years, I've tipped way more over to that, because they, whether or not it's a good award show, they seem to favor the people that are there. So it's about the actors, it's about the nominees, where the Oscars is about the Academy. Like, it's for them to suck their own dicks, for lack of a better term. But it's,
I actually never watched the Golden Globes. I don't think they usually air them here in Portugal. But yeah,
it's more of like like they're all sitting at tables together. It seems like they're all having a good time. They're all drunk most of the time. At the Oscars, they're like in those rows.
But this year they did through Zoom, right?
A lot of them did. Some people were there.
Oh.
I don't know. For me to say that the Globes are getting better than the Oscars is bad, because I mean, for a long time, the Globes were just like, whoever pays me the most money is going to win this award. And I don't know. Personally, my favorite part was Margot Robbie's bangs. That was my number one thing. But other than that,
a big complaint I have is the place where they put Carey Mulligan, where they put her like sitting. First, it had like too much lighting, and then when the nominees for Best Actors were announced, she had too little lighting. You could barely see her. It was really bad.
I mean, I feel like there was something against her. Like, I don't understand. Like, I'm not saying that can't remember her name. I closed my phone. Minari lady didn't deserve to win, but like, Carey Mulligan just absolutely got like looked over. Like, they stuck her in the back at all the award shows. They didn't give a shit about her. She wasn't featured on anything. It was just like, I mean, I feel like there's some kind of agenda, but I mean, figure it out yourselves, your own conspiracies.
And anti Carey Mulligan conspiracy theory.
I don't really even follow her. Okay, after watching this, and then we did the event, the Teenage Kicks event, and I watched An Education. I was like, this girl has been giving the same amazing performance since she was like 15 years old.
Yeah, she's a great actress. I think it's really almost criminal that she has barely had any nominations because almost all her performances are award worthy.
Yeah, she's definitely one of the best people out there. Vote for her for something, okay? I don't have anything else. Do you guys have anything else?
Oh, my favorite moment was little Alan Kim on the red carpet.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Okay, he was so cute, telling
wins.
everyone what he got for his birthday. And he was like, obviously, I got a new bike. And I was like, oh, you have my heart.
I think he won life on that day. So, I mean, I'd like to see more from him. He has a promising future in acting, hopefully. Let's see how that goes. We don't need any more Jacob Tremblays. So, anyways, I like I said, I have nothing.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, we're wrapping this up. Guys, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll leave their stuff in the bottom in the description below. Do you guys want to plug anything?
Follow us on Instagram.
Yeah, just follow us.
#Cat Squad. All right, thanks for watching.